God bless your bones, America. I'm your host, the Right Reverend David Clark, and I'm more than happy to come into your home today and to share with you the blessings of God. For I believe the blessings of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. I believe that God is in the blessing business. So call your mama, call your daddy, call your neighbors, call your friends, call your enemies, and let them know that Across the Pastor's Desk is now on the air. This service is designed for the sick and the shut-in. It's designed to be a blessing to those who have an ear to hear what the Spirit is saying unto the body of Christ. Get your blessing. Get your blessing and let God fulfill the promise that He made in your life. My prayer for you today is that God's eternal purpose will be manifested in your life as you continue to walk worthy of the vocation wherein ye have been called out of darkness into this marvelous light. Oh, I thank God for the privilege to come and let you know that God is real and that God is doing great works all around the world. And today, my guest, the Lord is using Dr. Irvin Diver. My goodness, welcome to Across the Pastor's Desk.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be with you.
Dr. Diver is a worldwide journalist. He is a global sociologist. He is a man in the move, and he's moving all around the world. He's been to several countries. I can't name all of the countries that he had an opportunity to serve, but he has been doing a tremendous worldwide mission for the Lord. And I'm so grateful to have him on our program today. He's going to share with you the works that he's doing, especially in Haiti. Why go to Haiti? Oh, you're going to hear something wonderful today. He's doing other great works within the Pittsburgh community, with the media, with the organizations, nonprofit organizations in this community. And he was nominated to receive the Black History Achievement Award 2018. Yes, we honored this young man for his achievement, for the contributions that he's making to the local community, the church, the family, his family, and to the community. And we honor him for the contributions that he's making to different countries around the world. And we were so blessed to have him there and to share in that particular event. So again, we are having a wonderful time, and we anticipate the Lord doing a wonderful work to those who have an ear to hear what the Spirit is saying to the body of Christ. Doctor, I want you to share your vision, your dream to the audience? I know you could talk all day about it.
Yes.
I know you could talk all day.
Yes.
But I just want you to just give us a little insight on your vision and your dream to our audience.
Absolutely. So one of the questions that I ask is why go to Haiti? And I think the answer for me is that when I take people to Haiti and when I travel there, the lessons that we learn of independence, self-determination, right, and liberation are lessons that are deeply embedded into the Haitian culture, its people. I see it every time I go. They live it. And I think when others go there, they are astonished to see that as well. They see such pride and resilience. And it really is an awakening for them about what a determined spirit looks like. The Haitian people are beset with tremendous challenges. But to see them get up every morning and to take care of themselves, to take care of their brothers, to take care of their sisters, and how they galvanize themselves to live and get through the day is really quite inspiring. And I don't think a lot of people understand that and know that. And so we go to Haiti to engage that. And we go to Haiti to tell the stories of the men and the women who are in that community, in that nation, trying to make a difference in their lives.
And that leads us to not only have we honored Dr. Diver, but there were two gentlemen that were recommended to receive the Black History Achievement Award. And I'm speaking in reference of Mr. Jimmy Pierre. Mm-hmm. He received the award, and Mr. Watson Desir, they received this award, and at the event in April. So this is another opportunity that we had to present it live and to let you know that the world is watching you right now.
I want to share just a little bit about each of the young men. Yes. And I want to thank you again for honoring me and saying that it was a tremendous blessing to receive the honor. But it was all the more special because I'm able to share it with my two brothers from Haiti. So first I'll talk a little bit about Mr. Jimmy Pierre. He is a young father. And when Jimmy was a young man, he had the opportunity to go to an English language academy in Haiti. And he often talks about how that changed his life. He began to recognize the importance of having fluency in English, giving him opportunities to take care of his family and to take care of his wife and to take care of his community. So he recognized that. And in that spirit, Jimmy went out and created what he called the Successful Institute, which was an English language training school that he now runs, and he has about 200 students in his school from about 6 years old to young adults. And he's teaching them English to give them opportunities to participate in the larger economic system in Haiti.
Right.
So he's doing just tremendous work with little resources. In a similar fashion, so is Mr. Watson Desir. He also is a young father of 2 children, one of them a daughter who has some disabilities. But in spite of those challenges in his personal life, Watson cares so much for his community. He's been involved in creating schools, community centers, he's done healthcare education, and much, much more. His latest project involves a design of his own, a water filtration system that cleans and filters and purifies the water so that the people in his community can have better health care.
He's the inventor?
He invented this process, yes. He showed me the designs, and he was fortunate enough and blessed enough to find a church benefactor who allowed him to design his prototype, to build a prototype. Based on that prototype, others came into the community that helped him to fund other filtration systems. Now, in the community where Watson lives, it's very high in the hills, it's very isolated. So it's tough to get in and it's tough to get out. But there are 10 communities there that make up his district. His vision is to take a water filtration system into each district to help the people in his community and in his district have access to cleaner water and all the health benefits that come from being a part of that. So you'll hear some of that in the video, but more so in the video, what you will be introduced to are the ideas that first begin to shape me and help me to understand why I needed to go to Haiti and why that experience was important to me.
Haiti is a island nation that is full of untapped talent. And something that you mentioned to me in the other show about youth. Mm-hmm. I mean, before they're 7 years old, mm-hmm. they have the capacity to learn different languages. So yes. Tell me that story again.
Yeah, so this is just a very compelling story. I first went to Haiti in 2008. And on the way out of the country, we were traveling in one of their public taxis, which is called the Tap Tap, and we were stuck in traffic. And while we were stuck, a young girl came up to the taxi, and she began to speak in a language that I did not understand, and many of the other passengers in the taxi did not understand. So she goes through several different languages, and we don't understand what she's asking. So finally she comes, and she uses English, and we understand that she's begging. She's begging for change. She's asking for anything that we can give her. And I turned to Jimmy and Watson, and they explained to me that the young girl, I believe she looks about 6 or 7, and they tell us that many of the children are so impoverished that they have to learn so many languages because they never know who they will encounter in Haiti. And having access to the language just broadens their exposure and gives them a chance to make a connection, and making that connection could possibly lead to aid, that they can then care for themselves or care for their families. So they learn this language under quite desperate situations, but the potential and the seed is there. And so we always go back to Haiti in the spirit of trying to enlarge the potential that is embedded in such children. That's why we support Jimmy's school, the Successful Institute. That's why we support Watson and his effort to bring clean water, because we know that we're then giving back to the lives of children with so much potential.
Well, let me ask you that. Let's move away from Haiti for a moment. Do you have any experiences from any other countries that you'd like to add to this mix? We know you worldwide. We know
yes.
I'm not trying to remember everything on this resume.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to remember every country you got. But believe me, we're talking to a worldwide journalist and a global sociologist who has the mission mind, and we thank God for him being here.
Yeah, so it's been quite wonderful, and God has really opened up many, many doors for me to see his creation. I've been able to travel to Africa 12 times, different parts of Africa. I've been to Europe, the Middle East, parts of the Caribbean, including Cuba, and it's just been wonderful. And I always go with this mission in mind. I know that there are men and women who are ordinary people, who are often overlooked, who are doing things in their community to make a difference there, right? That they're providing health care to those who are sick. They're providing homes to those who are homeless, right? They're teaching those who deserve to be taught, but nobody's telling their stories. So when I go to these places, I go with that purpose in mind, to bring their stories back and to let people know how local people, ordinary men and women, are creating great differences in the world. I don't believe that you need to be Oprah or Bill Gates or to be wealthy, that you just need to use the talents that God has given you to make a difference. And I try to witness that, and I try to testify to that, and I try to write about that, and to bring those stories back to America and to share them.
Well, that's a wonderful vision, and that's a wonderful dream. And we thank God for you listening and obeying his assignment. So again, we thank God for the doctor being in our presence and sharing his experiences, and we're going to have him to come back and share more of his experiences with other countries that he's doing special projects in. So again, we thank you for coming, and thank you for participating. And we have, we want everyone to give attention to missions all over the field, but there are many in the Pittsburgh area that you may want to comment on. You may have a minute or two just to,
Wonderful.
if they want to send.
Yes, I appreciate that opportunity. So I also work with the group called the Functional Literacy Ministry of Haiti, or FLM Haiti, and we do tremendous work. We have a clinic. We support a school, grades 1 through 12, and we have a technical center that we support that teaches young adults plumbing, electricity, computer skills, so that they can then go out and participate in the Haitian society as well. We also have 72 literacy centers where we teach adults to read and give them the capacity to vote and make a difference in their own country. And for people who want to support that work, you can go to our website, which is flmhaiti.org.
Beautiful. Well, again, we thank you for participating on this program and sharing your vision and your dreams. Again, make sure you observe the video footage. It would inspire you.
Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Irvin Dyer, and the video that you're going to see talks a little bit about how I came to love Haiti, and it's also going to talk about the work and storytelling that we do when we travel there. So the Richmond that I grew up in was segregated. There were two communities, one black and one white. My family grew up in the community known as Gilpin Court. It was an all-black community. And I grew up there with my mother, Jean, and my father, Earl. And I had 5 brothers and sisters. And our neighborhood was a very caring neighborhood. But if you stood on the outside and looked at Gilpin Court, most of the city statistics would paint us as being poor and struggling, right? That was looking from the outside. Again, those people did not know us. They never touched us, never spoke to us, rarely wanted to communicate with us. So they couldn't really know what was going on inside of the community. But once you came into Gilpin Court, what we found there were wonderful friendships. My parents had terrific friends who cared for us like their families. Mrs. Berry was a neighbor who lived next door. She had 10 children of her own. Her oldest children were like our aunts and uncles. When my mother and father had to work, it was never a problem for Mrs. Berry to take care of us and to feed us dinner until my parents got home. This is just one example of the kind of sharing and caring that went on in Gilpin Court. So I understand what it's like to be considered an outsider. And I believe that many people see Haiti the same way. They only know Haiti through the statistics that they hear on the news, or unfortunately, in the vulgar descriptions that our president used to describe the country. But that is not the Haiti that I know and care about. And I think too often we see Haiti from an outsider's perspective. We judge it only in the most narrow terms, right? But it's not the Haiti that I know. So to come into Haiti reminds me so much of the Gilpin Court community that I grew up, that it is a place of extreme resilience, wonderful relationships, and many people who have bonded together to help each other. And I think That's what draws me so close to Haiti, is that it is so familiar to a world and a space where I grew up. So one of the reasons I'm also connected to Haiti is through the charity FLM, or Functional Literacy Ministry of Haiti. That is how I first got to Haiti. The director of FLM invited me to travel on a medical mission with their group about 10 years ago. It changed my life. I began to decide that if I could do medical work, medical mission work, I could also use my storytelling skills and my communication skills to create what I would call storytelling missions. Through these storytelling missions, I've been able to take writers, photographers, sociologists, researchers, young people, young journalists to Haiti. We go because we want to know the Haitian people. We go to listen to them, we go to tell their stories, and we come back and bring their stories to share. That's part of what happened with our work with the Pittsburgh Courier. We developed a series where we would go over to Haiti and bring back all of these wonderful stories to talk about people in Haiti, to talk about their arts, to talk about their culture, to talk about their historical figures such as Toussaint Louverture, Henri Christophe, right? These are people who push for freedom, and I just think that their stories of liberation and self-determination are empowering. But beyond history, there are people today who continue this work. These people are on the ground, close to the ground, doing this work to make a difference. These are people such as Jimmy Pierre, Wasson Desir, and others whose stories we are telling so that you can get to know how Haitian men and women are making a difference. This is what inspires me, and this is what draws me back to Haiti. Thank you so much. What I tried to do with that piece was just explain, as you first mentioned when we opened the show, about why go to Haiti. And I just wanted to explore what that question meant for me, and how others might engage that question based on their own personal experiences. But I really just wanted to express really about why I go to Haiti and the sort of deeply personal reasons about how being in Haiti connects to a lot of my own personal history and growing up on my grandmother's farm, and just some cultural experiences that I had that I just see resonate when I go to Haiti.
Well, we are in Haiti to recognize and honor the unsung heroes. These Haitians are doing a great work. They got a great heritage, great legacy, and individuals have potential. They are doing marvelous things, and that's why we honor these unsung heroes. And this is really the first time that we reached out in this particular platform or in this particular manner. And so this is the first for us. And we don't know what type of reaction we're going to get, but so far it's all been positive. And why Haiti? Because they're unsung heroes who have never, they're not looking for no recognition, but they have never received any honor for their labor or any recognition or any salutation. And so we are blessed to be able to present these two young men with the Black History Achievement Award, because the world is watching them. And from now on, if you want to be a blessing to those and support their vision, I'm sure that you can. What's your website again?
So flmhaiti.org.
Yes, you can make a donation, contribution to that particular website.
That's right.
It is a legitimate and appropriate venue to use. And let me ask you another question. How many journalists are you aware of who have done works there in Haiti?
Mm-hmm. So there are quite a number of journalists in Haiti, right? I know because the Caribbean World covers Haiti. There are journalists in Florida because there are deep Haitian connections in Florida, but they're reporting on Haiti. But the work that we do is mission-driven in the fact that we really want people to understand the whole of the Haitian society. So much the news comes from the bottom, right? And it is a message of impoverishment or narrative of impoverishment. But we think there are different narratives of many different lives in Haiti. And our purpose and our mission when we go there is to share the breadth of who the people are, that they are not a monolithic group. And despite many, many challenges, there are people who are rising up to meet those challenges. And those are the people and the communities that we tap into, and those are the stories that we want to tell.
Well, you know, I mean, that's great. And that's why I'm blessed to be able to have you here and have you to share these moments, these stories, your vision, your dreams. You know, so much negativity, but you're bringing forth the positivity out of Haiti. Mm-hmm. And so many people don't have any idea. They just think that it's an island nation with people, people who don't have any vision or resources to make their things happen, but they do.
But they do. Yeah.
And God has given them favor. You know, there's been a lot of well, I don't want to talk about the negativity. I don't want to give that too much attention at all.
Yes. Well, we understand that there are narratives about Haiti that are incorrect. And so the purpose of much of our work is to try to inform readers and viewers that there is Haiti is multidimensional, and that you need to understand the many different sides of Haiti. Yes.
Well, this is what you're going to get on that video.
Yes.
That will make you proud, and we feel blessed to be able to share it with you today. So again, we are so grateful for this event and having Dr. Dyer to arrange his time to come and be with us, for he is a man on the move, and we expect greater works from you in the future. God bless you today.